this is the situation...
Rover? Hey! Rover!
Oh no, not her face.
What brings you here? It's been ages since we last met. The patrol station's been pretty busy lately, so I haven't had the time to catch up with you. And Zhezhi's here too. Hiya! Do you remember me? We met at the moon chasing festival. Oh, are
This
you
is so
alright?
awkward.
You don't look well. Do you need help?
Hello? No, it's not. No, thank you.
The painting we had you do for us during the
Ah,
festival
shit.
is awesome.
Here we go again.
Everyone loves it, so we put it up on the wall.
Really? I'm glad you all like it.
We'd also like to invite you to our station, so we can formally thank you in person. Wait,
Alex, I
how
think
about
we
coming
need...
to the station with
This
you
girl
today?
needs help.
Are you heading back to the city?
But we're still okay.
Yo, as a famous footballer once said, please help us deliver from these pick sixes. Are you sure we can go now? Don't we have an investigation or something?
Is this not a good time?
Yes, about the arcane artist.
Oh, I get it. In
Doof.
that case, it's probably not the best time for a get-together.
Sorry.
That's okay. Just tell me if you need any help.
Yo, this one definitely needs help. Thanks, but why are you here, Jan?
Oh, I'm here to support the patrollers. There was an assault near the mine recently, and they're short on people to investigate. What's odd is those monsters haven't caused any more trouble since we got here. Right now, we're talking to witnesses and trying to figure out what triggered the incident.
Yo, I hear sinister music in the
Did something
background.
just happen over there?
Don't tell me it's a tacit discord. Hold on, just got a message. Seems like they really are stirring up trouble again.
Really?
Sorry, but I gotta go check this out.
You're like, oh my goodness, a message.
Should
Okay,
we go
bye.
as well?
Why not? Maybe we'll find some clues to our case.
You could be right, but there's one other thing.
Oh god.
After Rover and I bumped into each other, we decided to investigate the surroundings and follow Patroller Chisha to the scene of the incident. It was there we learned about the details of Mingyan's offense and the truth behind the tale of the arcane artist.
Once Zhezhi has the paintbrush in her hand, she begins to speak calmly. She'll be fine making the statement on her own now.
Really? So we got transported to narrator?
Watch out!
Okay, this is cool. Definitely cool. Yo, I like the painting. Trisha seems to be struggling to tell what she couldn't express earlier, but eventually stays silent.
Sorry to trouble you.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks. Wait. I haven't said why. What I'm trying to say is, if I had been clearer, you wouldn't have had to explain things to Chisha for me. She's really nice. It's just, we're not that close, and I'm not sure how to respond to how friendly she is. I didn't want to be rude, so I couldn't bring myself to turn her down.
Yo, it's okay. I got you.
I'll do my best not to trouble you and express my feelings properly next time.
No trouble at all.
Thank you.
Then both of you decide to ask people around about the situation. Wait, there was people. The heck were the people?
Thanks for your help, Rover. We caught the culprit before anything worse could happen. We were lucky to have you here.
Yo, what was the cause of the incident?
According to the preliminary examination, we suspect that these tacit discords were agitated by the frequency fluctuations from a scroll painting found at the scene. The energy remaining in the painting was generated by its creator's forte, nearly overclocking. But rest assured, we've calmed her down and contained the energy.
So, is she the arcane artist?
The painting needs to be thoroughly examined to identify its connection with the monsters and eliminate any potential risk it still poses.
Thanks for all your help. We'll take it from here.
Now, what's the situation with the artist?
She fessed up when I first started talking to her, but clammed up when I tried to dig deeper. Well, honestly, she seemed a bit off to me. But we don't have time for that now. We gotta clean up the scene and get the damage under control.
Can I check on that painting later?
You sure can.
Yo, I might want to place a bid. Alright, let's see what we got. The painting becomes slightly blurry when you stare at it, and for a moment, the scene in it seems to come to life. Alright, here we go. Interrogation time.
Why? Ningyang? Why are you...
Yo, you know her?
Yes, we used to take painting lessons together.
You?
Me!
I didn't... I hurt them. It was a mistake.
You mean you hurt those people?
I'm alone.
Yo, why did you do this? Ming appears to be done talking about the matter. Alright, let's see the onlookers.
Thank goodness I wasn't hurt. It was so close.
Did you see what happened?
Part of it, I guess.
No. Can you brief us on the situation?
I saw that painter. She looked like she was losing it. I'm talking shouting, waving her paintbrush around like she was sweeping the sky. I might
And
be off here, but I swear those things on her scroll started squirming around before the whole swarm of monsters exploded out of thin air. They started to whack and thwack people all over the place. I was terrified and ran away as fast as my legs would take me.
did you hear what she said?
Not super clearly, but when I was running for my life, I heard her screaming at all those creatures, all like, "Stop! Don't do this!" I think she might have been trying to stop them from hurting people.
If in the description, thanks for the help. Send her to jail.
Oh, my head. Oh, it hurts.
Wait, this guy who got the pigment. Did you hear what that artist said?
Only a bit. It looked like she was arguing with someone right before the weird visions appeared. I heard stuff like, "Don't stop me, I've already won, and who doesn't want fame and fortune?" That's a good thing they caught that painter. Can't imagine what could have happened otherwise. Well, I've met my fair share of artists, but none that would gamble with lives for the sake of their work. That's a first for me.
Alright, let's see what Zhezhi has to say.
That's strange. Huh? Oh, you're back.
Duh. I think I figured out the truth behind the arcane artist's tale.
You figured it out already?
I checked out the painting.
The painting blurs the line between reality and illusion, causing whoever sees it to experience hallucinations.
The researcher indicated they were created by the artist's forte.
So, Mingyan channeled her forte into the painting, creating temporary phantasms.
Sounds kinky.
People saw her abilities and spread the rumor, believing she was the arcane artist from the tale.
And the tacit discords were being drawn to her forte.
The monsters described in the rumors were probably just exaggerated phantasms seen by scared people at night. In fact, I had sensed something odd at the mine. But after we met, I thought it was coming from you, so I didn't give it much attention.
Smooth.
Come to think of it now, it might have been Mingyang's forte fluctuation.
No! What?
So she was there at the same time we were. I didn't even notice her presence. But
Well, obviously you
what
didn't watch
could
the
have
whole
driven her
cutscene.
to create such dangerous paintings?
One witness said she probably did this for personal gain, which sounds like fake news.
From what I know of her, she doesn't seem like someone who would take such risks for personal gain.
Any leads on your end?
She kept squeezing my hand and trying to tell me something, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. I think she wants me to continue the investigation. Maybe there's more to this story than I thought. Besides, I don't recall her having a forte before. Maybe this has something to do with me.
Count me in.
Huh? Are you sure? I definitely won't say no to your help. Actually, I've wanted it since we last met at the mine.
Where should we start from?
You want me to decide? To be honest, I haven't really thought it through. I remember meeting Mingyang in an art studio in Jinzhou before. I wonder if she kept going there after I left. Should that be our first stop? She may have left some of her artwork behind. That could be a good start. I've never tried to investigate anything, so I'm not sure if this is the way to go.
Wrong.
I think this is, and right after you.
Okay, let's go.
Send help.
After learning about the details of the assault, we decided to push forward with the investigation to get to the truth.
Pointless! The witnesses on the scene made it clear that it was all because of Mingyan's greedy ambition that she...
Hey, only one of them.
Finish my statement, Mr. Baitsu.
Ooh, meow.
Yes, this is the art studio. My memory did serve me right. Looks like she's been painting here.
Right.
Let's find the clues.
Okay.
Ooh, very quaint and quiet. Hey, paper? Some pieces of paper are put beside the desk. They appear to be softer and lighter than ordinary paper.
This paper.
Yo, Dragon, how's it going? Anything wrong?
This white jade paper has a rich history. Its smooth, fine texture holds ink beautifully, Exactly what you want for more delicate brushwork. Countless masterpieces, both old and new, were painted on this paper. Like Chinan's Voyage to Yum Mountain and Yiling's Qixu's Dawn of Spring, both two good examples.
Don't
Whoops,
know any of
I
them.
got carried away. Wait, there's a discount sticker on the wrapping. And it
Discount?
looks quite new. Yes, White Jade Hall runs a yearly sale. I attended it 2 days ago and bought paper with this same packaging. Ming Yang likely bought her paper there too. Half of the stock has already been used, which means she was painting day and night until the incident.
It's amazing that you could tell the difference.
Different papers result
Nerd.
in different artistic effects. Real artists can always spot these differences and choose the right paper to showcase various styles. White jade paper is my absolute favorite, but because it's so expensive, I can only afford to buy it when there's a special sale. I can't pass up a great deal, so I stock up whenever I can. It usually takes a whole day to carry all the boxes home, but I must say, it's worth it.
Not what I was about to say, but good on her. Yo, can I help you carry the boxes?
Really? Then I'll count on you next time.
Aw. How did you know about Min Ying's habits?
We have the same painting style, and the quality of our finished works is remarkably similar. Even if we use different brush techniques, our similar styles mean we should finish a painting
I'm fine,
in
I'm
about the
off
same time.
work today. There's a holiday
Once
here.
a painter
Ooh.
holds a paintbrush in their hand, they won't stop until every detail meets their standards. It becomes an obsession. I guess this is true for most painters. There is a difference. The brushwork on this one, see how heavy it is? You can tell Ming Yang was in low spirits. And this one, the strokes are light and fluid. That tells me she was happy when she painted this. The feelings a painter has during the process of creation often linger in the brushstrokes without them knowing. They're present in every line, even if the artist tries to hide it. Yes, to me, painting is like a window into the heart of the artist. When words fail, these feelings can be depicted through brushstrokes instead. Huh. It is strange, though. She keeps reproducing the same painting over and over, using techniques that aren't her usual style.
Oh, I was gonna ask if Good Friday was your holiday tomorrow, and also if you got in contact with your professor.
Waters and mountains
And it's
rest
gonna
by
be
the
hell
pain.
tomorrow.
Valleys and peaks
I wish you
in
luck,
between
man.
remain. Colors of vanity washed away. The painted world fades, forgotten today. This artwork is titled Serenity of Xiehua Village. It captures the scenic landscape seen from the village itself.
Wait, your clothes.
Ah, the pigment! When did it get on my clothes? Huh? It came off with just a little wipe. It shouldn't come off the fabric so easily.
Nani. Yo, the clothes, let's see. Ew. You see an old garment, tinged to its stains. The colors look unusual.
Looks like there's stains from ink and paint that have been washed out over time. Ming Yang could have improvised her clothing as a canvas for her ideas.
How do you know this?
I used to do this as well.
Dear God, you're a poor artist.
Whenever nature inspired me and I was short on paper, I'd paint rough outlines onto my clothes.
Yeah, that's new to me.
After all, fabric used to be a common art material. Besides, using clothes does help to seize fleeting inspiration, don't you think? It's a shame the clothes are stained forever, but it's worth it to see how different inks behave on fabric.
Hey. Alright, let's see. What about this note? Mentally not to read.
How could this happen?
It seems she hit a bottleneck during her creation.
Being picky about one's work is second nature to an artist. I'm no exception. There's never been a moment when I saw my art outshining someone else's. I've always admired my fellow artists, hoping that one day I could be as good as them, perhaps even surpass them. I kept painting and improving, but no matter how hard I tried, I always felt it wasn't good enough. This needs to be refined. It's not quite there yet. Still short of perfect. Will my client be disappointed? I had these kind of thoughts every day while I painted. It started creeping into my daily life too. It's true that one might find motivation in these thoughts, but they can also lead one astray. I felt trapped for ages until I finally figured out the path I ought to follow. Embrace my emotions fully and create the art my heart yearns for. This is of the greatest importance to me. But if I found myself in the same situation as Ming Yang, perhaps I'd react similarly and lose my way. She was forced into this and was looking for a way out. I can't just turn a blind eye and let them charge her. There must be a way to uncover the truth and save her.
Yo, still no response. Yo, I'm telling you, you gotta figure out that email. Check your syllabuses. Yes, we should continue our investigation now. Yo, another clue. Herbs. Herb Street.
Hey, have a look at this. Seems like this pigment is homemade. But why are there herbs in it?
Well, maybe a little inspiration.
I'm not familiar with?
It doesn't look like a pigment, more like a medicinal herb residue to me.
Medicinal herb residue.
I was joking about that, but
She must have been making medicinal remedies recently. This must be the leftover residue she didn't get around to cleaning up.
These herbs were used for medicine. Oh, so those plants I saw in the pharmacy weren't just for decoration.
yeah, call the FBI. Haven't you seen someone brewing this before?
I've never tried myself. When I get sick, I usually just wait it out. My family always brought me remedies and soups. I never thought about how they were made. Sorry, I'm just not very experienced.
Oh, that's for damn sure. Princess. Okay, let's check the vase. The vase. Fragments of a vase scatter across the floor. The scroll and papers are in disarray as if they've been rummaged through.
I think... No, I might be wrong.
So far, so good. I'm at 23 saved for the character wishes. And I put like 2 or 3 aside for the weapon.
Nothing. It's just a thought. I might be wrong.
Well, then let's hear that wrong thought. This is a discussion. There are no wrong answers. That is incorrect.
Then... I'll share it with you. The vase must have been on that cabinet, judging by where it fell.
I guess not. I don't know.
Looks like the cabinet used to be over there, but something bumped into it, and that's why the vase got knocked over. I bet the water on the floor is from the fishbowl. Huh. Well, why is that watermark in the shape of a gold puff?
Hello.
Okay, I figured it out. That must be the reason. Rover will definitely be impressed with my deductive skills.
You were creeped out by that smile.
A gold puff jumped out of the fishbowl, knocking over the vase and causing it to shatter on the floor. Then it landed on a pile of paintings. Realizing it was in trouble and afraid of getting scolded, it slipped out of the window.
Yo, that's clever deduction.
Sorry, I need to improve my investigation skills.
No, you're good.
I see. I guess I
Yo,
jumped to
Ivory, thanks for
conclusions.
like.
I'll do better next time.
Girl, you're overthinking it. By the way, was that your forte just now?
Oh yes, these are phantasms I can create with my brush. They only exist for a short while. I haven't done this for a long time. I'm a bit rusty now.
Haven't done this for a long time.
Yes, I rarely need to use my forte in daily life. When it comes to painting, I prefer the traditional way. It helps me to understand my progress and improve my skills. An artwork created with forte is indeed mesmerizing, nearly flawless, but that's not my goal. So, I've used this ability less over time,
Ugh.
but it's fine to use it for the investigation.
Do you think Ming Yang's case has something to do with you?
Yes, it could be related to my forte.
We'll talk about this later. Let's go look outside for now. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, footprints! Someone left these tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, god. Did I accidentally hit the skip button?
Clues from the studio
Yes, I did.
led us to an exiles camp.
Oh boy.
There, we found new clues that pointed to a hidden player behind all of this.
A hidden player, they say. You know, my guess is the developers. Some ore residue are scattered beside the trolley, with color stains on it. Looks like pigments.
The trolley is worn. Maybe it carried something very heavy.
Like your mom. Maybe the exiles used it to transport ore and pigments.
Could it be they transported ore, made pigments from them, and then moved the pigments elsewhere?
Here, did I just say that?
Could the buyers Mr. Shilang mentioned be the ones who stole the ore?
Let's see if we can find the evidence. Alright, let's see these pigments conveniently placed here. A large pile of fragmented ores is mixed with the pigments unmarked and unpacked.
Scarlet thorn, indigoite, and other ore. These match the raw materials for pigments listed on Mr. Shilong's transaction record.
They're the ones who brought the leftover ore.
I took a look and noticed that these pigments were handcrafted from these specific ores. Standard pigments adhere well and last a long time, but these makeshift pigments smear with the slightest touch.
Was this the same one in Ming Yang's studio?
They are similar. Did she buy these low-quality pigments from the exiles? But why did these people break into her studio?
Someone's coming this way. Hide!
Who
Uh-oh.
are you?
Get up, stand up. Stand up for your
hello?
life.
We are...
We want to buy paintings.
You're here to buy paintings? That's not how this works. Go on, get out of here.
We're actually here for Ming Yang's paintings. She wasn't in her studio, so we thought we could ask around.
Huh? Okay then. My bad.
What did you mean just now?
It's nothing, just wait for her here. When she leaves, it usually doesn't take long for her to return.
How do you know her?
Know her? We go way back. She's okay in our books. Though she hasn't had the easiest run either. She helped us out a while back.
It's about to go
Guess
down.
you could call us friends. She even gifted us a painting. It's somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. We're no fancy connoisseurs, but even we can tell that girl can paint.
Eh.
I kind of like it myself. It's lively, bright, almost like you could touch the freedom and joy she felt painting it.
Did something happen to her recently?
Can't recall anything
Burnout?
noteworthy.
Flu? Acne?
My guess? She's dabbling in some new secretive art piece. I spotted her taking risky stabs at painting out in the wild.
Well, now that you mention it, I do remember her talking about making art you could step into or whatever. But her little art excursion stirred up some unstable frequencies. We warned her, but did she listen? Nope.
That's right, I saw her paintings myself. Tried to steer her clear, and what do I get? A lecture. Artists. Always on their own wild wavelength, aren't they?
First person in the middle, normal. Second person on the left, British. Third person, oh by golly, we're down straight from Mississippi.
Sorry to interrupt, but mind if I ask what you normally do for a living?
What?
Oh, the usual. A bit of hunting, some gigs here and there. Just the everyday grind.
Anything else?
No, not many jobs around. Just enough to scrape by.
I see you think you will leave now. That was a pleasant conversation.
I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I think neither these exiles nor Ming has told the truth.
Go figure.
I noticed some of the exiles' hands were blackened. The thought suddenly hit me. What if it's from constant exposure to ink? If so, they must be making a lot of pigments and ink sticks.
But they lied to us and said they tried to cover it up.
The painting they showed us and the artworks in the studio, they all match what Ming Yang described in her diary. Her
But
diary shows us she had major mood swings, which really affected her art. All these strange things started happening after the Shenyun Art Exchange got involved.
maybe there's more they're trying to hide.
Makes sense.
Foreshadowing.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared
Oh, I can get a
future,
new one.
leaving the past behind.